Hey, welcome back to Emotional Mojo. Yes, we have had a wardrobe change. Now, come on, we all have a spare 7 minutes in our day to devote to our health, right? So our next guest is gonna show you and us how to get an intense and complete workout using nothing more than the floor, the wall, the chair. I mean, we've got some fun modifications as well. Please welcome Chris Jordan of the Human Performance Institute. Chris, thanks for coming in.
Thank you. Great to be here, guys.
I guess because we sit on a couch for an hour a day, it's time for us to get up and get moving, right?
Right.
So you are known for this. You designed the hottest fitness app. It is sweeping the country. It is called the Official 7-Minute Workout. What is it? How did it come about?
Well, I originally designed the 7-minute workout actually 10 years ago to help our clients at the Institute, busy executives, we call them corporate athletes, so that they have an exercise option no matter where they were in the world, in a hotel room, in the office, at home. So they had no excuses to get a regular exercise program in.
Wow,
No
it really takes the
excuses.
excuse away.
Wrap away those excuses.
In 7 minutes, that's it?
Well,
Yeah,
You
how
can-
can
what-
this work? I mean,
well, it's 7 minutes it takes to do one circuit, but we recommend everyone progress ideally to 2 or 3 circuits for a non-stop 20-minute approximately high-intensity workout to get the full benefits from the workout.
and so,
Okay.
yeah,
Is
that's
this something you would do like every day, or do you recommend that some people still do their cardio or whatever, you know, on other days?
That's a really good point, Tara, because this is meant to be an option for when you don't have access to a gym,
Okay.
you don't have access to equipment, and this is a great solution when you're short on time, but it mustn't replace everything else you do. Variety is very important. If you love to run, go and run. If you
Okay.
love to lift weights, if you have time, you've got equipment, do it. But this is a great option when you don't have anything available.
And what are we going to work?
We're going to work everything.
Everything?
Everything. The whole point about this is it's designed to work both aerobically and with resistance training too. So you get aerobic benefits, resistance training in this non-stop high-intensity workout.
And before we jump into this, tell us the app. You said it's free. How does it work?
Well, it's very simple. The app has got tons of features. It's free. It's called the Official 7-Minute Workout app. There's lots out there, but this is the official one
Sure.
designed by the
Official.
creators of the 7-Minute Workout. There's 12 other workouts in there for beginners to advanced exercises. There's lots of features in there, how to warm up, how to cool down. You can give feedback, you can share the workouts. There's lots of things. Go to
Nice.
the App Store, Android or Apple devices. You can download it today for free.
Well, let's get started. You guys ready? I'm a little nervous. I'm glad you said it's for every skill. So
Well,
that's good.
let's try a sample of the original
Okay.
7-minute workout. I know you guys warmed up before I got here, but the
Yes.
first exercise we're going to do, simply jumping jacks. We'll do about 15 seconds. Normally do 30 seconds, but let's do 15 seconds today
It's a little abbreviated preview.
for this demonstration. Let's go ahead and start doing the jumping jacks.
Let's do this.
So stay on your toes, keep the core tight. The core is your belly area, if you will, your abdomen, your lower back, keep it nice and tight. Now this is considered a total body exercise, meaning it's gonna get your heart rate up, which is good. And then we're gonna transition to the next exercise, which will be a lower body exercise for the legs. So let's do the next one, squats. So we
boy.
can move to the, in between the mats or on the mats, that's fine. Feet about shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, and then squat down, use your arms to counterbalance. Keep your knees behind your toes. And if you can go deeper, great, you'll work a little bit more of the glutes.
Is there any big mistake you think people make doing squats?
Well, I think it's a form and technique for every exercise is a thing to watch out for.
Okay.
I feel
And
the
dropping the
burn.
knees
Too.
in front of the toes is not a good idea.
Okay.
All right, so now we've done a lower body exercise. Let's do an upper one.
All right.
How about some push-ups?
Ooh, I love
Ready, guys?
push-ups.
So let's
Is
use
there
the
a
mats.
modification I can do?
All right. So let's get on your knees and hands if you want a modification.
Okay.
If you're strong and fit and you want to show off like Tara, let's do it.
I'm
Hands
not
and
going to show
toes.
off like Tara.
Off we go. Good job.
I'm just trying to show our viewers the other ways to do it, that's all.
Now, that's good. Now, if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, take one foot in the air. I know Tara can do that. And squeeze the core.
You are showing off, Tara.
All right, next exercise. We've done a total body, we've done a lower body, we've done an upper body. Now let's do a core exercise. Simple one, abdominal crunch.
Okay.
So let's sit on the mat. Have your feet flat on the floor, knees slightly bent. Raise your arms out in front of you. Don't pull on your head because it can be harmful to your neck. And come up, squeeze the abs, and then release.
And I've heard people say, imagine an orange under your chin. What, just so that you don't bend your chin into your chest?
Well, it's about,
or-
yeah, keeping your chin off the chest so you don't bend the neck too much. You want to keep your head and your neck in a neutral position.
And it's kind of old school to do a full sit-up, like all the way up, right? Because you want to
Absolutely.
keep your core engaged the whole time.
We want to focus on the core, so this way you do that. If you do a sit-up, you tend to work muscles on
I feel
top
like
of the
this has been
thighs.
15 seconds.
All right, next exercise.
Just saying.
So let's go back to another total body exercise, running in place or high knees.
Oh.
Once again, stay on your toes. If this is too demanding, you can always walk in place. Or if it's too easy,
How do you walk in place?
you can walk in place like this.
I like that you're keeping our heart rate up, though. I feel like
Yeah.
all this
That's-
movement.
That's incredibly important. You
And are
notice
you're supposed to go from one to the other like we are?
exactly. You got to keep the rest periods as short as possible, less than 15. If you can make it short, even better still. All right, next exercise, lower body, lunge. Great exercise.
Ooh.
So in between the mats, maybe.
Okay.
Have your hands on your hips because it looks good. Step forward, lunge down, step back, and obviously switch legs. If you just do one leg, we'll have one big leg and one small leg. So you gotta do both legs. Good job. All right, keep breathing. Remember to breathe out on exertion. That's the hardest part
And
of the
your
movement.
knee isn't supposed to touch the floor, but almost to the floor? Is
That's
that
right. If you can go
Okay.
deeper, but not touch the floor, you get more of a
Okay.
impact. But if you are having trouble, don't
See
go
how we're
so
all
far
kind of
down.
out of breath? I love that. These big muscle groups make you
Oh, yeah. They
So
sure
done
do.
lower body, now it's upper body. So
Okay.
let's do dips. Let's grab
Dips.
the ottoman.
All right.
Just to show you can do this exercise, this workout anywhere. I'll have you ladies do it. So Tara at the front,
Okay.
Jada right here, Michelle. And then just lower your butt down towards the ground. Get the knees slightly bent. If you want to make it a little bit easier, you can bring your feet closer. If you want to make it more challenging, raise one leg in the air. Beautiful, Tara.
I like that
Mich-
there's options, too, for how hard you want it
So
to be.
I'm doing
Absolutely.
the easy one.
You're doing it easier one. Very
That's
good.
relative.
Last exercise, core exercise. Let's do a plank. Fantastic exercise for the core.
Okay.
To get onto our elbows and toes, or elbows and knees. And you're gonna support your body on your elbows and knees, or elbows and toes. Keep your body straight from
And
head
this
to
one
heel.
always looks like it's nothing, but man, you start shaking after a while.
I mean, my legs feel it. I mean, everything. My whole body.
That's it. Keep your hips up. Don't let them sag. Hold the position. Squeeze the core. Jade, just a little bit lower on the hips. Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're done. All right.
So that's an example.
Now, that was
of what you can
abbreviated.
do.
8 exercises, but 12 exercises. 30 seconds each would be about 7 minutes. Do it 3 times, and that's a heck of a workout.
It is.
So if you're stuck, you can get a great workout anytime, any place, anywhere.
And that's the thing, is that you don't need any equipment. I mean, even if you don't have this, you can even do
Yeah.
a tricep dip on the floor.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you really can do this at home. And whether you're the busy executive who's stuck in a hotel room on the other side of the world, or you're a single parent and can't make it to the gym, there's a solution for you. And the app is free, so you can just download it.
Yeah.
And there's lots of other workouts on there to give you variety and make it more challenging as you get fitter.
So I'm curious too, since this is one of the biggest apps right now, it's so popular. What's the response been? What have you heard from your customers, I guess you
Well,
would
we've
say?
got 5-star rating on the app
Ooh,
iStore.
that's tough
Nice.
to get.
We've had about 300,000 downloads in a couple of weeks.
Whoa.
So we
Wow.
are definitely hitting the mark here. And our app has so many features. It's not just this workout. As I said, it's 12 other workouts. You can customize your workout. You can design your own workout. There's even a
You can do it with friends too, right?
Yeah, you can do it with friends.
Wow.
You can FaceTime
We're
and
gonna do this
share.
every morning, girls.
Thank you so much, Chris. We appreciate you being here. You guys
pleasure.
have got to check that out. The 7-minute workout app, the official one, is available for free
I'm feeling
for your smartphone. Make sure you check that out. I gotta have a cool down before we come back from commercial break. We got another viral inspiration for you that's coming right up. We'll be right back. You're watching Emotional Mojo.